How far has my small business come in the last 12 months? In this video, we'll go over some of the ad spend, analytics, and sales of my small business so you can see what's worked and what hasn't. Hi, I'm Nick with Silverwood Gaming. Everyone who gives you advice about running a small business is coming from a place where they've already got a small team, they've got solid processes, and steady income. We have none of that. Join us as we try and work all those things out and see if we can make this small business work. Maybe we'll all learn something along the way. Starting a small business is both really easy and really hard. Anyone can start one. If you just decided to make that thing you've been thinking about, you've started a small business. Silverwood Gaming was kind of the same. It was back when I was in the army and I had some ideas about D&D accessories that I wanted to make. And then I had some ideas about some other D&D accessories. And then we decided to make them. After a few years of batting the ideas around, I decided to leave my job and work on this full time. And this isn't coming from a background of loads of wealth or from external investment. I managed to save about a year's worth of wages and I've been living on that. Doing it part-time is probably the better option. For me, I didn't have the time and the headspace in my job to work on a business part-time because I tried it and it was too much. But having that steady stream of income would definitely take off a lot of stress. My dad was, or is, running another small business making custom electric guitars. So he had the premises, he had the experience, and he had the equipment because of this other business that we're also working on. But what I'm trying to say is we're not starting with very much. In this part of the Diary of a Small Business series, I'll break down some of the analytics so that you can see whether or not we've been successful, what worked, what didn't, and what moved the needle. So we launched our live sales website on June 26th, 2023. Before that, we had a landing site that would take email addresses, and we maybe got 10 signups, and they were probably people I knew. Since then, we've had about 7,500 people visit our site. At the moment, we advertise on Meta, and we have Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube accounts active. We also have a Threads account, but it's kind of on hiatus, and a Twitter account, but well, you know. Every month we get about 1,000 unique visitors. In terms of conversions, we are on a good month at around a 0.1% conversion rate. Now, obviously, this does not a healthy business make. But we've passed the point of it only being my friends buying, so I'm genuinely actually excited and really grateful to all of our new customers. Why are our conversions so low? Well, if I knew that, I would fix it. But I do have a list of the top things that we should probably improve. Number one, people don't know who we are. We're featured on the UK's biggest D&D stream, High Rollers, but aside from that, we don't have a huge social presence. While our customers praise the quality of our work, it is for them a risk to buy from us because they don't know our brand. Number two, our website design might be holding us back. I'm constantly iterating the website, but I'm not from a marketing and design background, so it has taken time to learn. Using the correct language and imagery takes time to develop and test, not just what to use, but the skills in capturing it all in the first place. And I'm also not good at coding, so things are slow to develop from a technical perspective. Unfortunately, given our turnover, we can't really justify a bunch of paid plugins or paying someone to do it for us to make our website really sing. So it's about doing the best we can with what we have available. And number three, the economy right now. We make premium accessories and times are tough. Given that we aren't a well-known entity and our website isn't quite as good as Apple's, it's likely that the people who find us maybe can't justify the money to spend on our products because those trust signals aren't necessarily there. And that's also what this series is about. See who we are, how much care we put in, and trust us that we're going to make you awesome accessories. Back to the analytics. Where does our traffic come from? I'll talk through the channels and I'll leave the biggest one to last, of course. From organic search in the last year, we've had about 400 views, but half of that has been in the last 3 months. And that's because we've got a decent approach to search engine optimization. The beginnings of a really effective SEO campaign. This has been delayed based on a few things, working on the other business, burnout, and struggling to come up with appropriate content being the main factors. Last month we got 64 organic visits, and it grows as we build out our content. And I've not put out a piece of content for a little bit, and I really should be doing that weekly to see the growth there. The next channel is social media. Instagram, Facebook, and even Reddit organic posts. They've all helped bring us traffic to the website, but only in dribs and drabs. I need to be doing much more of this. The numbers on Google Analytics aren't exactly accurate because some paid traffic has been listed as organic, even though I've fixed it in the most recent ads. But last month, we got about 50 people from organic social. Last November, we had a post go viral. I got 925,000 views on a post on Instagram. What did that get us? 150 new followers, but no sales. And the lesson is virality does not necessarily equal sales. Maintaining consistency with social media has proven really difficult for me, but not being consistent is what I was talking about earlier. People don't really know who we are because I'm not getting our brand out there well enough. Paid search. I was using Google Ads, but they didn't really work out how I wanted them to. They were quite expensive, they didn't get us any sales. So I might go back to them in the future, but no plans to right now. And now for the big one. We get about 800 to 900 people per month from our Meta ad spends. This is a massive percentage of our traffic. We're currently spending £5 a day on Meta ads. Why? Well, two reasons. Money and ad structure. I should probably turn them off until I have the second one in place. Over the last month, I've turned down our best ads from £10 a day to £5 a day to £3 a day. Traffic hasn't really dropped off, so that's good at least, because it means that Meta is finding the right people who are coming to our website. As you've probably gathered from our conversions, I can't really justify spending a lot on ads when we're not converting. And because we're not spending on ads, we're not converting. This is the kind of thing that kills businesses. I'm currently looking at a new ad strategy, but like I said, my background's from the military, so I've got no idea if it'll work. If you're interested in hearing about it, I'll probably make a video about this in the future. But in short, it's going to put in a structure that's going to take an unaware audience to warm, hot, and hopefully converting. We're actually trialing this in our other business first, though. So in the short term, ad spend likely to go down until I build the correct structures. So that's our analytics. And as the series continues, I'll come back and I'll show you how our activities have affected our website, our traffic, and our ad spend. What can you take from this video? Well, a lot of online gurus, when they talk about how to get your website running, they say, get your ads, test a lot of creative, get traffic to your website, tune the conversion rate so that your sales increase. And that might work for a low-cost dropshipping product or an established brand. But for a brand new premium brand that's making its own products, this is not effective advice. For my business, and if you're a small business owner, maybe for yours, we need the right people getting the right message at the right time. And that takes structure. We need to constantly test our ads, our social presence, and our website. But in the early stages, knowing what isn't working when nothing's working makes things really difficult. Start simple, move fast, change a lot of things, and most importantly, don't be afraid to reverse a change if it makes things worse. Sometimes you're going to feel like it's just luck, and that is how I feel right now. But eventually the pattern will emerge, and you'll see what worked and how you can build from there. What are your experiences? Let me know down below. And don't forget to click one of YouTube's buttons to show you appreciate the video if you did. Links to the website, all the social channels are in the bit below as well. And if you want to see what we've done or what we're doing, or if you want to buy some accessories from us. And if you want to see more about how we run our small business, click on the video that appears here.